students, today we are going to continue with your practice set 2.2 ka question number 7. Now this question number 7 is an activity based question over there. So what I'll try to do, first I'll try to solve and then we'll do what I'll fill up. I'll show you that over there. Look at the question, little different over there. This is over here. You can see this over there, root 2x square plus 7x plus 5 root 2. According to this, we have studied about that today. This is the previous video ka, that where we have to multiply the first term with the last term. Do you know that I showed you this over there? This is your first term over here and this is your last term. When I multiply first term with the last term, if you check this out over there, that first term if I multiply with the last term, I will be getting over here in this case root 2 into 5 root 2. So the 2 root 2 into 5 root 2, that means that comes to root 2 into root 2 is what? 5 into root of 4. And this if I multiply with this root number with the root number, and that what is the root of 4 is 2. So that means what you will be getting over here is 10. So you are getting that over here. The last term is what? 10. You are getting what? Last term is what? 10. Now you have to think according to that and you have to find the factor. It's very simple one other thing over there. If you check this out over there, that when you multiply you must get 10, and when you multiply, when you add or subtract you will get 7. It's very simple. 2 5 are 10. Can I have over there? This is very simple part over here. 2 into 5. We are getting 2 into 5 is what over here? 10. And 2 plus 5 is what? 7. Such a simple factor can be removed over there. So here what I try to do over here is I have to get it your sum. Your sum is what? 5 and 2. Should I add this? I'll be getting 7 middle term, or should I subtract? So I'll be getting what this is okay. So it is addition is possible. It is the addition possible, not the subtraction. And here if you check this out, the addition is possible is two ways, either plus plus or either minus minus. So what to do? You have to check the middle term ka sign. It's a plus sign. So you will be getting what? Plus plus. You will be getting what? When both the numbers are plus, you have to add. You will be getting plus sign. Let's try to multiply. If I try to multiply, you will be having your product over there is what? Plus 5. I am multiplying with what over here? 2, that is over there. Here, if I am multiplying with what? 2 5 are 10. Plus into plus is plus. So you will be getting what? You got a plus 10. You got what? Plus 7. So my factors are okay. So what I try to do it over here is nothing but I try to write down these factors now. If you check this out over there, root 2x square plus 5x plus 2x plus 5 root 2. If you check this out over there, this 7 is been written as 5 plus 2. And rest first term and the last term I wrote it as it is. First term and the last term I wrote it as it is. Here you will be having what? Equal to 0. And this will be coming as what? Equal to 0, which I forgot to write it over there. Yeah. Now further if you check this out carefully, that you have to remove common from this 2. Yes or no? So what you are going to remove common over here? If I remove common in this case, here it will be having root 2. What will be coming common over there? That is, if I take this out over there, stop it. Okay, what is the common over here? In this case will be x. X will be common and you will be having over here in this case is root 2x plus 5. Root 2x plus 5. What is that? X into root 2x is root 2x square. X into 5 is 5x. I got it over there. But here if you check this out, common is what over here? I'll be taking root 2 common. Why I'll tell you the this over there, root 2 common, and I'll be writing what over here in this case is root 2x plus 5 is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. If you check this out carefully, that if I multiply root 2 into root 2 is what? I'll be getting 2. Like how we did today, root 2 into root 2 is root of 4. Root of 4 is what? 2. So root 2 into root 2 is what? You'll be getting over here 2. And that will be 2x. And this root 2 into 5 is 5 root 2. Understood? That's why I took out as a common root 2x. Then after that over there, if you check this out over there, root 2x plus 5 and root 2x plus 5 is a common bracket. So you will be getting what over here? Root 2x plus 5. And the another bracket what you will be getting over here? X plus root 2 is equals to 0. Is equals to 0. Can you see that over there? Therefore you will be getting over here is root 2x plus 5 is equal to 0, or you have over here x plus root 2 is equals to 0. Therefore, you will be getting what? Root 2x is equals to minus 5, and therefore you will be getting what? X ka value you will be getting over here. X is equals to minus 5 upon root 2. Minus 5 upon root 2. And therefore this will be what? X is equals to minus root 2. X is equals to minus root 2. Understood? Now here if you check this out, it is an activity based question. So if you check this out, okay, what are the things in the bracket you will be having over here? I have a bracket here. In this case, this is your bracket coming up. This is your bracket coming up. Can you see this? It is an activity based. I've already solved the sum. Now we'll see what are the things we'll be having over here. Then there is a bracket over here also. Here it is also, what is that over there? Here, if you get it out here, and it is a bracket over here also. It is understood. This is all the thing over here. Then if you turn around over there, that there is a bracket here also. Fill Lester. I have already solved this sum over there. And then after that you have over here in the bracket here, here also you will be having a bracket over here. Yes. And then one more is there, that is we got the answer. X is equals to minus 5. Here also there is one bracket over here. And your final answer is nothing but minus x, that is your, therefore you will be having over here minus 5 upon root 2 and minus root 2 are root of the equation, are roots of the equation. And you will be having here also one bracket is there. And this is how I completed the activity based sum. Can you see this over there? We have completed with that activity based sum over there, and that's how we will be completing over there. Yeah. The sum number 9. This is what we did. Sum number I have done the sum number 7 over here. Now I will be doing the sum number 9. Now sum number 9, let's check it out. That sum number 9, what is sum number 9 is there? This is what you have here is 2m, and you have m minus 24 is equals to 50. M minus 24 is equals to 50. Now for this sum, if you check this out over there, that it is not in the standard form. First you have to get it into the standard form. So how to get it into the standard form is very simple over there. What you have to do here, you have to multiply 2m into m. So 2m into m will be what? 2m square minus 2m into 24. That comes to 48m. And this will be what? Minus 50 is equals to 0. I got it into the standard form. And then I'll show you one shortcut. This is also that if you if all the three terms are going in one table, going in one table, then you can do the cancellation and you can have that with it. See, then it will be very easy for us. 2 1s are 2, 2 24s are, and 2 2s are 4, and 2 5s are 10. Now can you see that okay, all these are going in one term? So what you will be getting, the equation over here is what? M square minus 24 m and minus 25 is equals to 0. And then you have to remove the factor. There hardly you don't have to multiply first term with the last term. I can cancel. That is, everything is getting cancelled from in one table only. So after that only, if you check this out only, that you have to get the factor. Now what the factor is, that when you multiply you must get 25, and when you add and subtract you must get 24. And I think so there will be only one factor. I can easily tell you that there is nothing but 25 ones are 25. 25 into 1 is 25, and if I try to subtract, you will be getting what? 24. So that means what is that? The sum ka is nothing but 25 and 1. So should I add this? I'll get 24. Should I subtract this? Naturally, I have to subtract this. So when I try to subtract this, what will happen? One number plus one number minus. So which number to be plus, which number to be minus? The middle term ka sign has to be checked. The middle term ka sign is what? Minus. The bigger number sign will be minus. Smaller number sign will be plus. So you will be getting what? Minus 24. Let's try to multiply. Let's try to multiply. If you try to multiply this over there, you will be getting over here. In this case, is minus 25 plus 1. 25 ones are 25. You will be getting over there. Plus into minus is minus. So are you getting minus 25? So that means my sum is. I got my sum over there. Now what I'll try to do here, I'll try to write down this over here, m square minus 25m plus 1m and minus 24. You can see that over there. I have split up the middle term, and in the place of middle term I wrote what? 25 and 1. Now what is the common from here? If you take it over here, in this case is m. So this will be what? M minus 25. And what is common from here is what? Plus 1. M minus 25. I am getting the same thing. 1 into m is 1m, 1 into 25 is 25. That is equal to 0. M into m is m square, m into 25 is 25m. Okay. Therefore, I will be getting over here is m minus 25 is the common bracket. Can you see this? This is the common bracket. And in other bracket, it will be m plus 1 is equals to 0. So, therefore, you are getting what? M minus 25 is equals to 0. Or you are getting what? M plus 1 is equals to 0. Therefore, you are getting what? M is equals to 25. Minus 25 will become what? Plus 25. And m, what is that over there? M is equals to minus 1. Here plus 1 will be minus 1. So your answer will be what over here is 25 and minus 1 are roots of the given equation, and this is how we finish with the question number 9. Okay, that's okay, students. Let's go for the question number. We'll be going to the question number 8 over. Now question number 8, you pay attention very carefully. It's a star mark question over. You have to understand this. If you see the 3x square minus 2 root x plus 2, can you see that over there? We have here again the first term, there is a 3, and there is a last term, there is a 2. So 3 2s are, you will be getting what? 6. That means last term is what? 6. Now you have to understand this carefully, that when you multiply, you get what? Is nothing but 6. The factor you have to find in such a way. And when you add and subtract, you must get minus 2 root 6. So here if you just see this over there, that I'll be doing one direct work. I think I'll show you something over there, the sum. That means I'll be taking a factor is what? Root 6 and root 6. Now when I take root 6, and that has to be what? Here there is no number, means what? 1. You have studied in your 9th standard as chapter 1. So this will be minus root 6 and minus root 6. That will be minus 2 root 6. Can you see this? Minus root 6 and minus root 6 is minus 2 root 6. That means I am satisfying my condition of the middle term. Now I have to do one thing over there. Let's try to multiply and see that we are getting the third term also. Now when you multiply minus root 6 into minus root 6, if I try to multiply root 6 into root 6, you will be getting 6. Everybody knows that root 6 into root 6 is root 36, and root ka 36 is 6. And minus into minus will become what? Plus. So here the last term is what? Plus 6. Can you see that? Last term is your plus 6. Now so that means when I multiply, I am getting plus 6, and when I try to add up, you can see that minus 2. Both the numbers are minus, you have to add and you will be getting minus 2. Here there is no number, means what? 1, 1. 1 plus 1 is 2. That is your getting. And minus 2. 2 root 6. That means my factors are okay. What I got the factors is nothing but is okay. So let's try to go for this part over there. This is a 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 is equals to 0. That means I have split up the middle term into minus root 6x and minus root 6x. Can you see that over there? And then from there, what you have to do here, I have to remove common. Now you have to be very careful what common I am removing out over there. If here it is 3, so this is, you have to understand what I am going to do this over there. Now here I am removing common root 3x, and you may be thinking that there is no root 3x only. Root 3 only not there. How the service? So you have removed the root 3. I'll just show you that over there. What is that over there? In this case over there, here if you check this out over there, if I write over here in this case root 3x. Now let's try to multiply. Root 3 into root 3 is 3, x into x is x square. That means whatever I multiply, I must get my original number back. And this will be coming as what? Minus root 2. And if I multiply root 3 into root 2, I am getting what? Root 6. 3 to the 6 and x. So that means what is my aim is what? Whatever I remove common, but when I open the bracket, I must get my original number back. So if you check this out carefully, that when you multiply this root 3x into root 3x, I am getting what? 3x square. And if I multiply with this over here, root 3x into root 2, I am getting what? 6 root 2. 6 root 6x. Is that correct? Now what is common from here? Again I have to remove what is common from here is nothing but I am going to remove is common is minus root 2. Now here you may be thinking that why I removed minus root 2, because I want the same bracket coming up. Now suppose here root 6 is there, so I will be writing over here root 3x. If I try to multiply, let's try to multiply root 3 into root 2. Root 2 into root 3 is 2 3 is 6, and you will be getting what? X. And this here in this case minus, and here I am writing again what I am writing what? 2, and that is this is equal to 0. Now again see, if you multiply what I did just now, I multiplied it what was there? Root 2 into root 3 is what? I am getting root of 6 x, and minus into minus will become plus, and again I am multiplying it what over here is this over here is root 2 into root 2 is what? 2. Can you see that? Root 2 into root 2 is what? 2. So here you will be getting, here you got it over here. In this case, if you see this over there, I got the same bracket root 3x minus 2, root 3x minus 2. That means my sum is going on properly. Yeah, that is what the thing over there. You can see the common bracket I got it over there. So now I'll try to do here. I'll try to write it root 3x minus root 2 in one bracket, and this will be coming as what? Root 3x minus root 2, and that is equal to 0. I took this common bracket root 3x minus 2, root 3x minus 2 in the common, and root 3x minus root 3 in another bracket. And therefore you will be getting over here is root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0, or you are getting over here root 3x minus root 2 is equals to 0. Yes, so therefore you will be getting over here in this case what you will be getting the answer this over there is therefore root 3x is equals to root 2 minus 2 will go that will become plus 2, and x is equals to root 2 upon root 3. This is what over here. Same thing will be coming over here. Root 3x is equals to root 2 minus root 2 will go that will become what? Plus root 2, and therefore x is equals to you will be getting over here is root 2 upon root 3. Now therefore the roots are what? What are you going to get the roots? You are getting the root is what? Root 2 upon root 3 and root 2 upon root 3. Root 2 upon root 3 are the roots of the given equation. That's how the thing coming up. So I finish with my question number 8 also, and already 9, 10, we have done 10, 11, 12, we have done it over there. So this is how we finish with the practice set 2.2. Here we are completed with the practice set 2.2. Okay students, now we are going to start with not 2.3, we are going to start with 2.4. In 2.2 we have done it what with the factorization method, solve the quadratic equation by factorization method. 2.3 there is another method that is called as solve the following quadratic equation by completing the square. That questions, that exercise we will do it later on. Okay, I will teach you later on. Now we are going to go further directly to the 2.4. Now 2.4 is another method of solving the quadratic equation that is called as formula method. What is that today? This is what today formula method. I am going to explain you first what is that today. Formula method. In that formula method, what we have, we are going to check this out today. We have done that was completing the square method. We have done that only. Yeah. Now we are going to do it. In the first 2.2 we have done it only the factorization method. Now formula method is what? You know that you have over here in this ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Do you know this we have done it in the 2.1. This is called a standard form of quadratic equation, ax square plus bx plus c. I taught you that thing, okay, in the practice at 2.1, where you have over here a, b and c, correct, with the real number. Now in that we have to apply one formula. X is equals to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. This values we have to solve it over there, and you have to remember this formula. That is formula is that over there, x square is equal to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a, and this is called as formula. And according to this formula, we have to solve this quadratic equation, and then we'll be getting this number. So let's start with this practice set 2.4 ka first question. I'm not doing it over there, that you can see in your textbook over there, that it is just to find out the values of a, b and c, what we have done in 2.1. In the standard, get it into the standard form and get the value of a, b and c. That you can easily do it over there. So I'm directly starting from the exercise number 2.4 ka second question. Okay, 2.4 ka second question, I have already written that over there. They told us you solve using formula, that is x square plus 6x plus 5 is equal to 0. So first of all, what I'll try to do here is nothing but I will try to compare this equation, comparing with, I have to write it over here, comparing this equation with your standard equation, ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So when you compare this, you are getting what? A value is what? 1, and b value is what you got it over here is 6, and c value what you got it over here 5. A value 1, b value 6, and you are getting it with the c value is 5. Now directly don't apply the formula. I'll tell you one simple thing over there, that we will try to first get this b square minus 4ac ka value. So that will be easy for us. So I'll be getting b square minus 4ac. I'll be writing over there, I'm getting the value of that. It's very simple. What we got it over here in this b ka value, what we got 6, and what is that with the b square? So this will be coming as what? 6 square. And there is a minus, so I'm writing minus. Then there is a 4 into a ka value. A is what we got it over there 1. So 4 into a, that is 4 into 1. Into c is what over here in this case is 5. So here 4 b square minus 4ac, that value I brought it over here. So this will be coming as 36 minus 4 and the 4 into 20. 4 by the 20. That will be, you will be getting over here in this case is 20. Okay. Now 36 minus 20, you are going to get it what over here in this case 16. That means you got the value what? B square minus 4ac is 16. So directly you can substitute in the formula. And now can I apply the formula? Now let's go to apply the formula. What is the formula? X is equals to, can I write it over here because the variable is x, minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon I'll be having over here in this case upon 2a. So I got this formula. Now let's try to substitute this formula and get this over there. Now let's try to substitute. Now how to substitute is very simple way of doing the substitution over there. We have over here in this case is x is what over here in this case x is equals to, we have over here x is equals to minus b. Minus b means what? We got a b ka value is what? 6. So minus 6, and then after that there is a plus minus. So I'll be writing over here plus minus root of we have over here b square minus 4ac. So b square minus 4ac ka value we got it what? 16. So I'll be directly writing 16. Now you understood why I did this over there, b square minus 4ac. Already I'm solving and keeping up with it. So only when you substitute the value for in the formula, you have to substitute the b ka value and under root of b square minus 4ac ka value we already got it, that is 16. You don't need to find it separately. Upon 2a, a is what? 1. So 2 into 1. So we got this over there. So this is what x is equals to minus 6 plus minus root of 16 is what? 4. Upon 2 ones are 2. So you got it over here. X is equal to minus 6 plus minus 4. Therefore you will be getting over here in this case is x is equals to minus 6 plus 4 upon 2, or x is equals to minus 6 minus 4 upon 2. Is this correct over there? Because here there is a plus minus, so here it will come plus and here it will become minus. That is minus 6 is there and 4 is there. So that is now you will be getting the two values over there. So minus 6 minus 4 plus 4. So one number plus one number minus, you have to minus it and write the sign of bigger number. So you will be getting what? Minus 2 upon 2. and here both the numbers are minus, so you have to add up minus 10 upon 2. Now if you check this out today, they are going in one table, so 2 and 2 will get cancelled, so you will be getting what x is equals to minus 1. Therefore you will be getting x equal to minus 1, and 2 1 the 2, 2 5 the 10, therefore x is equals to minus 5. So you have over here in this case minus 1 and you have over here is minus 5 are the roots of the given equation, and this is how I finish with the first sum of your practice set 2.4. Okay students, let's start with the question number second. Now what's the question number second? If you check this out of the x square minus 3x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now here again we are comparing with ax square plus bx plus c. So a you see that 1, b is what minus 3 and c is what minus 2. Now what we have to do here in this case is again I told you that b square minus 4ac we have over here, b square minus 4ac, b is what here in this case is minus 3 the whole square, minus 3 whole square, minus 4 into 1 into minus 2, 4 into 1 into minus 2, b square, b is what minus 3, so minus 3, b square is what minus 3 the whole square minus 4 into 1 into c is what minus 2. So this will be coming as what over here is 9. This is what here 9. 3 square minus 3 square, it means what you have to multiply minus 3 2 times. So when you multiply minus 3 2 times, what will happen over there? The negative sign will go. Minus 3 into minus 3 is what? Plus. Minus into minus plus, and you will be getting what? 9. Okay. And this minus sign and this minus sign, because this all is multiplying over there. So when this is multiplying, so this minus sign will go and multiply with this minus sign. So what will happen? Minus into minus, you will be getting over here. In this case is plus. So you will be getting plus 4 the 4, 4 to the 8. So you will be getting plus 8 plus 8. And then when you try to add up, you will be getting 9 plus 8, that comes to 17. So b square minus 4ac ka value what you got? 17. Now what is the formula? X is equals to minus b plus minus root of b square minus 4ac upon 2a. You have a formula coming up this way upon 2a. Now I have to substitute the value of this formula. So when we substitute the value, can you see this over there? Is x, you have to be careful over here. X, there is minus b, but already the 3 ka value, b ka value is already having a minus sign. So what I am going to check this out carefully. So I will be having here 2 minus signs now here. Minus, and here it will be over here in this case minus 3. You can see this over there. And then you have here is plus minus, according to your formula, plus minus, you have here is root of b square minus ac for what is that over there? In this case is nothing but 17. We got the answer 17. B square minus 4ac 17 upon 2a. Now check this out carefully. Here you will be getting understood that. I will repeat again. B minus b, but here this is the minus sign is of the formula, and this minus sign is already 3 is having this minus sign. So you will get 2 minus signs again, and this is plus minus is the formula ka minus sign, and then you will be having over here root of 17. So this will be x. This will be over here in this case is x is equals to, you will be getting over here is minus into minus will be plus 3 and plus minus root of 17. 17 ka root we cannot remove. Sorry, I wrote it. I have to write it multiplied by 1. Okay, and this is what 2 ones are 2. 17 ka root has to be kept as it is. Therefore, root can, because in previous sum we got that root of 16. 16 ka root can be removed. 17 ka root we cannot remove it. Okay, we will keep it up as it is. So therefore you will be getting what? X is equals to, what you will be getting over here? X is equals to 3 plus root of 17 upon 2, or you have here x is equals to 3 minus root of 17 upon 2. 17 upon 2. So that means what? You got the two roots over there. X plus the root 17 upon 2, and sorry, 3 plus root of 17 upon 2, and 3 minus root of 17 upon 2. So therefore the last statement, so what is the last statement will be 3 plus root of 17 upon 2 and 3 minus root of 17 upon 2, okay, are the roots of the given equation. Okay, so this is how we finish with our second sum. So understood about it? Finish? Okay.